everybody, welcome back. I know I haven't recorded in a while, but because of this whole pandemic thing, I've been getting a lot of stuff in the mail. I missed a big convention that I was supposed to go to back in April, and so I had like my spending money from that, and so I used it to buy some stuff that I probably normally wouldn't buy for myself. So like I do at a con. And so I just wanted to show you some of the cool stuff I got. It's basically just adding to my collection. So I got some video games and some new manga, and then a few cool things that I imported from Japan. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to show you. So we'll start off with video games, I think. So I got the Switch version of Code Realize Future Blessings, which is the sequel to Code Realize Guardian of Rebirth, which is the original game. I do have this on Vita. I was actually a little upset because the box is the same artwork as the Vita one. I was hoping to get a separate one, but I got the limited edition, of course, because I had to. So this is the game. Future Blessings is just a continuation of the story along with a couple new additions to it. So it also came with music selections, so a sample soundtrack. Yeah. Yeah, I love Future Blessings. I'm sorry if there's clicking in the background. It's my daughter playing video games. I'm sorry. Yeah, and so and these are two new routes that were added in. So this is Herlock Sholmes, and then this is her brother Finnis, which if you play the game, it'll make sense why he's a root. And it comes into play why it's important for like the third game. So and then it came with this keychain. So it's of Sissy, which is there's a dog that Impy saves at well, he's already there at the beginning of the game, but the dog becomes very close with Cardia and has many misadventures with the crew. So, and it's a little cute little corgi. Like I was excited for it. And then the thing I was most excited about for this limited edition was it came with these bromide cards. So it has every single one of the suitors, if you will. And these are the, so the limited edition of Future Blessings and Wintertide Miracles also came with bromide cards. The first Future Blessings came with ones where they were just wearing their normal outfits, and then Wintertide Miracles came with the one where they were wearing their winter outfits. So this one is there's a like mafia storyline in the game, and so they all have to wear like black mafia outfits, and yeah, so this is my man, and so I had to get it to complete my collection. So yeah, and they're always like really nice. They have like descriptions on the back, and I just love it. Like they're so, and I really only ever use the Van Helsing ones because he's my favorite, but they're still a nice collector's item to have. And Cardia got this super, super pretty dress. So yeah, there's that Future Blessings Switch limited edition. So glad I got that. My husband was like, you bought the same game twice? And I was like, yeah. Good thing he doesn't know how many times I've bought Resident Evil 4. Anyway, I also managed to pick up the deluxe edition of the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I know in one of my previous videos I said that I was kind of hesitant to pick it up. Kind of just suddenly got a gut feeling that I needed to grab it. And so I apparently also got the last copy of Final Fantasy VII in our area because a bunch of people were like, oh, it's in stock after I went and picked it up, and then they couldn't find it anywhere. So For once, Final Fantasy VII was nice to me. Maybe Remake will actually like me. So the deluxe edition came with this nice box, which is like, it's so soft, and like, it reminds me of the Kingdom Hearts 3 limited edition box. I like this one better. It's so pretty. Like, it's all shiny, and I don't know, it's just pretty. I'm excited for this game. I've heard such good things about it, and so I've gotten even more hyped for it since my last video. Here's the actual game. I love how nostalgic it is. I installed it and booted it up just to the start screen just to make sure it works, and I love it. Like, I almost cried. Like, Final Fantasy VII is nowhere near my favorite game, but the nostalgia of how it's like the same but better. I mean, I know I've heard that they've added stuff in, but I'm sure it'll only just enhance the story, and I'm just so excited to play it. I'm gonna finish Persona 5 Royal first. I have trouble playing 2 games at once, so I'm gonna finish that first, and then I'll get to playing this. But it also came with the soundtrack. Has Cloud on the disc. So, and this game just looks so freaking pretty. Like, I'm also like, I'm not gonna want to play anything else after this, so I you know, it's so pretty that I'm not going to want to play anything else. So I'm going to save it. Probably be something I play during the summer to keep me busy when it's too hot to go outside. And then we have, this is what I was most excited for. We got an art book with it, and it's nice. Like, it's actually an art book. Like, Kingdom Hearts 3, it was kind of like meh, but this has like actual like art in it. And so I was super, super, super excited. Reno is my man, so I love him. But I mean, it just has such cool stuff in it. Like, I'm not going to show too much because I don't want to like do spoilers or whatever, but everybody knows Reno and them are in it. But, you know, like the character drawings, especially with Final Fantasy, like the sketches are so iconic for every series, and so I was really, really impressed with it. And it's hardcover, and it was impressive. I was glad, like, it was worth the money, if you ask me. And then I got the steelbook that has Sephiroth on it. Yeah, gotta love Sephiroth. Like, One Winged Angel is like my jam. So I used to actually like listen to it in the car, as weird as that is. Like, I just like rock out to it in the car. The like Advent Children version. So next I'm going to talk about some manga that I've gotten in the mail. This whole pandemic thing has got me missing my local bookstore like a ton. I used to go to Barnes & Noble at least twice a week, if not more, and I can no longer do that. So, and they're not really getting shipments in, so I can't even go do curbside really. I'm sure they're getting like the super popular like bestsellers and stuff, but they haven't really been getting in any of the manga that I buy. But I've been making sure to order from Barnes & Noble to continue supporting them, because I would hate to have them disappear after this whole pandemic thing is over. But I've ordered a lot of manga. So let's start here. So I got the Royal Tutor volume 13. Yeah, my bookstore stopped getting this series in like a while ago. I used to buy it from there, and so it sometimes just takes me a long time to get it, because I hate ordering online, so because I have to wait. I like the instant gratification, and so this is a super good series. If you it's about like he's a teacher, and he's trying to prep these 4 princes for taking over the throne, but there's a 5th prince that is like, oh hell no, and you know, is kind of trying to work from the shadows to try to mess up them while they're working so hard. And it's just all their personal journeys, and like the art is so pretty, and the characters are just so sweet and cute, and I really recommend it. Like, it's not one I hear about very often, and I think that's a shame. So yeah, so the Royal Tutor volume 13, and then I got Fire Force volume 18, which tricked me because I thought it wasn't coming out until like way later than it actually did. And so all of a sudden I'm like looking and I'm like, oh, it's already out. And so I ordered it, but I haven't read it yet. I love Fire Force. It's one of my favorite series. I got super, super, super into the anime, and yeah, I had to pick up the manga. So I think I need to do a bit of a reread. I kind of was I don't know, things got kind of crazy and I got a little confused, so I got to go back and do some rereading with this. But I really, really, really enjoy the series, and definitely 100% recommend it. And then I got Persona 5 Volume 2, as if I didn't have enough Persona 5 in my life. I had to pick up the manga too. So, and honestly, like, I don't know if you've played the game or if you were ever interested in playing the game, or maybe you were interested, but you just don't do video games. Like, it's honestly so far a really, really, really good adaptation. Like, I've been really impressed by how they're taking this video game story and adapting it into manga form. And so if you're interested, it's such an amazing story. I'm hoping the manga will go through the entire game. I know the anime kind of like stopped at a weird point, or like really rushed the ending or something. I never finished watching it, but yeah, I'm really hoping it'll go through the whole story and give it like a decent adaptation for people who maybe just aren't into video games. And then this one's actually a little bit early. It came yesterday. Love Me, Love Me Not, Volume 2. I know I've gushed and gushed and gushed and gushed about this series in other videos, but I love it. It's one of my absolute favorite series. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful story. The art is gorgeous. I think the hype around a couple of her other series, like Aoharu Ride, is a little just like I get it. Like, I get why people like it, but I don't know. It's just not my favorite. But this one is 100%, 100%, like, amazing. So pick it up, especially if you like Aoharu Ride. Like, no shade. Like, if you like it, cool. You'll also really love this. Just throwing that out there. So their other series, Strobe Edge, is also really good. So yeah, there's that. And then I got Plunderer Volume 4. So this is volumes 4 and 5 because it's omnibus. And so I haven't read it yet. I was waiting for my best friend to get her copy because we read this series together. But it's one of my absolute favorites. I can't wait to read it. Things are going insane in it right now. So yeah, I really, really, really can't wait. And it's such a great series. It does have a lot of like fan servicey type stuff in it, but, and I don't even like that stuff, like, but the story is so good that I don't even notice it. So it's kind of a non-issue. But 110% recommend this series. And there's an anime going on for it right now, and the anime is really good. Like, don't get me wrong, the anime is great, but they cut out so much. Like, this series has so much humor in it, and it's so funny, and especially this guy right here, and they cut out so many funny parts. And like, I get it, they're trying to like shove a bunch of the story into 25 episodes, but I feel like they cut out some really great like character moments and stuff. And so definitely think the manga is the way to go. Maybe watch the anime, then read the manga, or read the manga and then watch the anime. They're both great. Still a fan of both, but manga wins in my opinion. So good. I'm sorry. Like, it's such a pretty cover too. Like, the art is gorgeous. I can't. Okay, and then I got an early birthday gift from one of my friends. My birthday is later this month, and so he asked for some Amazon wish lists and stuff and sent me a couple things that he thought I might like. So I got Devils and Realist Volume 12. I was really, really, really into this series for a very long time, and I still really, really enjoy it. They did not have volume 12 at my local bookstore, and so I always just kept putting it on the back burner, and it was never on sale. So, but now I have this, and so I'm excited to continue reading it, and definitely will be picking up, I think it ended at volume 15, so I need to get 13, 14, 15, I think. So I'm almost done with it, and it's a cool series. Especially if you like pretty art with of beautiful men, because that's literally like, I don't think there's maybe like one female character in the entire thing. But yeah, it's really good, especially if you like mythology. It focuses on King Solomon and like that kind of like legend story, whatever you want to call it. And well, I know he was a real person, but whatever. Anyway, it focuses on that, and yeah, and it's so pretty. I mean, the art is really pretty, and I'm excited. Like, he was like, I hope that's what you wanted, and I was like, oh no, I wanted it. Like, I've been waiting for it for like ever. So then he also got me a light novel, which is honestly, this is light, okay, but it's The Alchemist Who Survived, Now Dreams of a Quiet City Life. And I saw this when Yen Press first announced it. They also released the manga version of it, but I always like the light novels because I feel like the source material, you get so much more, and you're always going to get the complete story versus like the manga could stop at any time. And I've been really curious about this one, and so I was super excited that he got it for me. And I can't wait to dig into it, to be completely honest. Like, I feel like it's gonna be just a cute, like, kind of chill story. Like, I feel like there's something like they're dreaming of a quiet city life, and so I feel like there's gonna be things that get in the way of that. And so I'm really interested to dig into this one, and forcing myself to read some of my other backlog before I dig into it, which is really painful because I really want to read it. So but yeah, so happy birthday, early birthday to me. And then my last pile is a bunch of stuff that I got in from Japan. I've been working on a toilet bound Hanako-kun like shrine type deal. I have like a whole shelf cleaned off and dedicated to it at the moment, because I've just been buying art and keychains and pins and like whatever I can get my hand on, because I'm like, if you guys couldn't tell, I'm obsessed with this series. And so I ordered a few things. So I bought the official art book for Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. And let me tell you, it was one of the best decisions I ever made. It is beautiful. Like, there's so much beautiful art. There's so much, like, there's like art of the collabs. There's full art of all the covers. Like, it's so pretty. And I'm so glad I bought it. Like, I don't even know. It's got all these shiny, like, embossed, like, it's so freaking pretty. Like, I can't. I'm so glad I bought it. It's a beautiful display piece, and I just don't think I could put into words how much I am in love with this series right now. Literally, like, waiting and counting down the days until I can get my hands on the next volume, and I just love it. I also picked up Hanako-kun Zero. So this has like the original like pilot for Toilet Bound Hanako-kun in it. I can't read any of it because I don't know Japanese, but I really liked the cover, and I wasn't sure if Yen Press was ever gonna license this part of the series, and so I wanted to make sure that I got it. And it also has a one-shot that is like the it's a one-shot that was like their first the creator's first series. So it's just a one-shot, so it's not a series, but whatever, their first thing, if you will. And it's called oh, I can't remember. It's like my beloved undead or something like that. I don't know, something undead, but it's a cute little story. And I read some translated, somebody translated them, and I read them, and it was really good. It was actually a really cute little one shot, and I'm actually really hoping that Yen Press will bring this over here. 10 out of 10 would buy it in English as well. So yeah, Hanako-kun Zero. And then I just got an order in a couple days ago. I ordered some acrylic stands from Japan, and so there's this one. This is the White Day version. I also had ordered the Valentine's Day version, but it actually got sent back to Japan because they shut down Japan Post, and so it was about to come out when it got shut down, and so it's kind of in limbo. But this is the White Day version, and I know it's probably hard to see, but it looks like he's off to give somebody some presents. So the Valentine's one is him sitting on like a pile of like a huge mountain of chocolates that he's received, and so yeah, I really like, I don't know, I'm really excited to get these like official merches and stuff. So super excited, and I'll eventually get my Valentine's Day one. It's just stuck over there. The only reason I got these ones was because I upgraded my order to DHL before it shipped, so yeah, it's the only reason I got these, but otherwise they'd be stuck over there in purgatory as well. But yeah, so there's that one. And then I got this one, which is him in his Hakujodai cape. And this one is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought it was going to be the same size as this one. And it's huge. Like, it's like almost the size of my head. Anyway, so I was really excited to get that. And yeah. So I just love Hanako so much. He's like my precious son, and I just want him to be happy, and that's all. And then finally, I got volume 6 in Japanese of the series. Once again, I cannot read Japanese. I tried to learn Japanese and it just did not go well. But yeah, I really wanted this cover, and I wanted it as a display piece, and so I got the Japanese volume so that I could display it, and then when the English volume comes out, I will I can just keep it so that the numbers are consistent, so I don't have like, you know, 1 2 3 4 5 and then 6 is missing because it's on display. So yeah, this was also the item that I bought this item and then moved everything from my other order over to it so that I could ship it all DHL. And yeah, I'm glad I did, because this is gorgeous. I haven't really learned anything about him yet, but I already love him. I know that he's some kind of like dual personality of one of the characters we've already been introduced into, but I'm so curious and I cannot wait to learn what he is all about. Anyway, even if I end up not liking him, the cover is still pretty, so whatever. But yeah, so that's everything I picked up. Probably won't really do like these kind of videos consistently because, you know, I don't want to just be like, not to mention a ton of manga dates and stuff have been why is there always a cat? Always a cat. A bunch of manga dates have been pushed back, and so there's not very much really to be picking up. And so, I mean, this is like months, like this is a few months worth of stuff that I got, and I just I don't know, I just thought it was all really cool, especially the stuff I got from Japan, like the acrylic stands and stuff. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions for videos like that you would like me to do, just let me know in the comments, and I will see if I'm inspired by any of them, and we'll see. I got a couple somebody said they wanted me to do like shoujo recommendations. I thought about doing like shoujo recommendations if you want to, like if you've never read shoujo but you were curious about it. Somebody asked me if I would do a collection video of all my novels, and I was like, I mean, if you guys want it, let me know and I'll show you all of them. It's just a lot, and then this shelf would be really empty. But yeah, let me know if there's any kind of videos you'd like me to do, and I will get on it. I didn't record for a long time because my husband had a bunch of time off work, and so I couldn't really record with him around all the time because he's just noisy. And yeah, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.